September 4th, 1969, North Vietnam. A prison camp so deep in the jungle that even the birds seemed afraid to fly over it. The guards called it Camp Hope. The Americans inside called it Hell. Triple-layered barbed wire, armed guards every 30 feet, floodlights that never went dark. 3 American pilots, shot down, captured, forgotten by everyone back home. Nobody told that to the 3 men in Cell 7. Summer of 1967, the Vietnam War at its bloodiest peak. Captain John Dramesi, aggressive, fearless, borderline reckless in the best possible way. A SAM missile came out of nowhere. It hit his aircraft directly. He had exactly 4 seconds to eject before the aircraft disintegrated around him. When he landed, he was surrounded within minutes by North Vietnamese militia. He was taken to the infamous Hoa Lo prison, what POWs bitterly nicknamed the Hanoi Hilton. The interrogations began immediately. They wanted flight routes, mission schedules, base locations. He still said nothing. He met Lieutenant Edwin Atterbury and Sergeant Ray Merritt. 3 men, 1 burning obsession. Dramesi had been watching the camp for months, memorizing guard rotations. Every night between 2 a.m. and 2:20 a.m., the northeastern corner sat in partial darkness. Every night, the 3 men took turns working that bolt with the only tools they had, their fingers. Over 6 weeks, they unraveled their blankets and braided threads into a rope. Atterbury built a compass from a sandal wire and a cup of water. They had a rope, a compass, food rations, a plan. September 4th, 1969. A tropical storm rolling in from the South China Sea. Dramesi looked at Atterbury. Atterbury looked at Merritt. Nobody said a word. At exactly 1:47 a.m., Merritt pulled out the bolt. It came out in his hand. 3 men slipped out into the rain-soaked darkness, pressed flat against the wall, barely breathing. Dramesi threw the rope up and over the barbed wire. Merritt went first. The rope snagged. The wire rattled. 15 feet away, a guard shifted. 1 slow, controlled pull. It came free. They went over. They ran, not toward the road. They ran northeast, toward the mountains. 2:23 a.m. The guard returned, shone his light into Cell 7, empty. Dogs released, search teams moving into the jungle on 3 sides. They went completely still beneath dense bamboo. Didn't move for 6 hours. Merritt's hand was failing him, the wound already infected, swollen, hot to the touch. A young girl came around the corner and walked straight into Merritt. They stared at each other. Then she screamed. The village erupted. 41 hours after their escape, 9 miles from camp, recaptured. He never broke. He never gave them a single piece of intelligence. February 12th, 1973, Operation Homecoming. They walked out onto American soil. Atterbury broke down the moment he saw the American flag. Merritt just looked up at the sky for a long time, like he was making sure it was real. Dramesi shook the officer's hand and said, "Took you long enough." This is the America they don't teach you about in school.